my nan, right? My nan, can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Good. My nan, we were doing that one, weren't we? Should we do that one?
Yeah.
My nan's just joined this new arthritis group. They're a bit clicky. I'll be honest. I don't really trust them. I walked in the other day. They all just sat around rolling joints. People have clapped that before, which I think is a bit harsh because they can't. So I love the term "dicky tummy." Are you guys familiar with that term?
Yeah.
It's a funny phrase, isn't it? You never get the gender reversal of that though. You don't get a vaggy botty. Or a clitty bumper. But if you are going to ring in tomorrow sick, and please, I'm not coming in today. I've got a touch of the old clitty bumper. That's all I want from this. I don't really want to be a comedian. Laugh, that's great, that's fine. I just want that to happen. What's your name? Matt. It says on your shirt. That's good. Do you work? No. Can't do it then, can he? They're all students, aren't they? Okay, fuck that up. Anyway, I used a disabled toilet earlier. Nothing wrong with it. It's one of my favourite jokes, that one, because your arseholes are so tense. You're just like, oh, disabled. What the fuck is he? And then there's a wait. There's a definite wait, always a wait. And then it's like, oh, the toilet was disabled. Okay. Release. Like me on the toilet. Anyway, so I got married last year. Is anyone in here married? No. just Matthew. It's pretty exciting getting married. So I got married last year, and you get to do everything again for the first time when you get married. So the first time that we had sex as a married couple, it was incredible. I'll be honest, probably the best sex we've ever had. Should have been with each other. It was, I'm joking, but she liked to do the sexy talk, right? So she was like, oh yeah, fuck me like you're my husband. I didn't know what that meant, so I just stopped. I lost my ring pretty early on, my wedding ring, and it was quite embarrassing actually. We ended up in A&E because it went up a cousin. Who does that? Who would do that? Who would finger with that finger? Like, I was fisting her and then it came. I wasn't. She doesn't. It's just not real. I'm an identical twin, and you guys probably weren't expecting that. Neither was my mum. But being an identical twin, right? It's like a cloud. There's a backup. But I'm not saying people wouldn't miss me if I was dead. I'm just saying maybe they don't need to know. I'm not saying that I would dress up as my twin brother and lie in his coffin and then jump out at the funeral. It's just nice to have an option. Obviously I wouldn't do that, he's getting cremated. I used to date an identical twin as well when I was younger, and all four of us went out once. So it's me, my brother, her and her sister. And we got absolutely wasted, and at the end of the night I got a little bit muddled, and ended up sleeping with my brother. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, he's the ugly one. Why would I? He's not. He looks exactly the same as me. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm not 100% sure I'm me. I'm pretty convinced that there was a time when we were like on the changing mat as babies and we just swapped places. It'd be great. I don't want to be Craig, my middle name's David. Also, right, Craig, Michael is ancient Greek for to be like a god. And Craig is Gaelic for pebble. I asked my mum, I said, Mum, do you think there's a chance, that we like swap places? And she looked at me like she was remembering a very specific moment. She just went, which one are you? I don't know. It's like one of those unanswered questions, right? Like pandas. How do you tell if they're in an abusive relationship? They've already got 2 black eyes. I'll be honest, I don't even believe that pandas are real. I just think that they're polar bears that have been knocked about a bit. Because they went vegan. Also, the other unanswered question, right? Guide dogs. Who's picking up the shit? I really wanted to know that, right? So I googled it. And if you are registered blind in the UK and you own a guide dog, you don't legally have to pick up the shit, so I don't know who's doing it. Also, what that does mean, right, is if you're out and about with your guide dog, you get caught short. Blame on the dog. I did really want to know this, right, so I wrote to Guide Dogs for the Blind, and they wrote back, and I'll tell you what they said. It's pretty hard to read. Matt is fucking loving it. Oh, it's a good boy. So there you go. Now you all know. It's my favourite bit as well. Matt. But, I've got this weird thing with cute animals, right, where I turn into Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it's pretty weird. It starts quite slowly. It's like, no, it's so cute. Daddy, sit down, get down, no. Makes it hard being a vet. We have to put him down. Patchy party, glitty bum bum. I'm not a vet. I've got a friend who's a vet though, right? And I say to her, a vet! Wouldn't it be funny if you were a vet? I'll be honest, there hasn't been much of it, but I really do like awkward silences. Just going to sit in this one.
There's not been much.
You're doing way too much talking, mate. I'll be honest, if I went and saw you and I had a camera up my arse, I'd be like, just shut up. Just let me enjoy the moment.
Yes! Yes!
Yes. His mate's like, yeah, he does on the joke. Anyway, I've got some written jokes that are fucking good. I love taking the piss out of Peter Pan. Never gets old. You've got to really believe in that joke to make it fly, so I'll do it again. I love taking the piss out of Peter Pan. He's a cunt. I get on with my brother really well. My brother came up to me the other day, right, and he said, Mike, I think I'm a medium. I said, fuck off, you fat cunt. Talking to the dead. I said, they won't help you, fat cunt. My dad, he's really smooth. Alopecia, they call it. My dad, he's really smooth. He's a dolphin. He gave me some really good advice the other day, actually. He said to me, Didn't understand a word he was saying. Speaking Portuguese. I think what he's trying to say though is, Mike, you don't need to come all the way to Portsmouth to seek approval from a room of strangers. I'm really proud of you. I'm just going to end on a joke that is silence. Is there parents in? Yeah. I've recently just become a father. They're 9 months, twins. I'll tell you what I like about being a parent. I'll tell you what I like. That.
Nothing.
Yes, please, just silence. I'll be honest. I didn't leave here for laughs. Thanks for laughing. Just 10 fucking minutes. Thank you very much. I'll be back in a minute.
Welcome back, everyone.